There, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I wasn't gonna put this on because I feel like I'm like blocked with stuff. Oh, let's see. Um, do we have me now? Can you hear me now? She was like, Papa, can you hear me? Okay. What is the morning without a glitch? First, I want to say good morning, Trina. Everybody wish Trina lots of love, light, healing, all that if she's open to it. And I know she is. She is recovering from COVID. She's been in the hospital. She's been very sick, and we are happy she is feeling better. I'm happy that this is working as well because this just doesn't work without the voice. Okay. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And I didn't want to use this because it picks up everything. It even set to the front, but it picks up everything. Like the dogs barking, everything. So there we go. Sam's not here. Look at no Sam. He's overdoing invoices from last night. So we did a little mini sale last night that went really well. I have no way to tell you guys how much I appreciate last night's sale because it means less pictures I have to take and put stuff in the store. So kudos. Okay. Um, Anyhow, so good morning, good morning. We're going to be doing some readings this morning. If everybody could share at one time, that'd be fabulous. And I'm going to do that myself really quickly. We did show the water bottles last night, but we did not sell them. We're not selling them. And according to Sam, because this is the first time I heard this last night, if you guys are in a group, all I see is Facebook user. I can't see your name. So if you want a reading, you have to go over to My Mystical Life, like My Mystical Life, so you know when I go online. But Facebook has changed the settings. If you're on a group, I like a group would be the only one I have that's shared to right now is late bloomers, healers, and intuitives. If you're on that, go over to My Mystical Life so I can see your name to get a reading because Facebook is being wonky. We love Facebook. And they're just being wonky. So you guys just have to go over to My Mystical Life so I can see your name. Okay, so let me go here. I'm gonna do some sharing out really quickly. No, don't do that. And it's a really sensitive microphone, so everything that happens back here, just gonna have to excuse that for a second till I can shut off the volume. There we go. No, shut the volume off. Okay. So what are we gonna talk about today? We're going to talk about synchronicities this morning. Hi, Gabriella. I want to talk about synchronicities because we've had some synchronicities. Actually, I had one yesterday, and I'm going to tell you about it as soon as I get this, because I can't do two things at one time. And you know, as you get older, you just have to focus. Like I tell the camera, focus, focus. But let's see. There we go. What else do we have going on? Oh, so we're going to talk about synchronicities. I'm taking a class. I'm not teaching the class. I'm taking the class because we always have to do our ongoing education. And I have stepped out of my comfort zone with this class. I have no problem telling y'all that. I am scared as shit when I first started this class. And and it's that ego part of us that we really do. We still revolve in there every once in a while, especially when we're stepping off into something new. And I'm just done. I'm done with that. And so this was a trance channeling class. I signed up for it because I want to do trance channeling. I feel like it's in my calling. I'm having a lot of fun pulling across. No, we're not doing that. Energies. So far we've done Princess Diana and we've done Michael Jackson. We're gonna do Prince because he's really kind of persistent about it. But anyhow, so I took this trance channeling class, and my guides, I've only talked once in trance in class. Yesterday they wanted to talk, but I had hit the mute button because there was noise in the house, and my guide was laughing behind the scenes. I shit you not. He was laughing behind the scenes like we could talk, but nobody is going to hear us because we have pushed the mute button over here. Okay, the mute button is on, and we could talk, but nobody's going to hear us. And I was like, what? So so yesterday we didn't talk in class, and I wanted to really badly. I could feel that urge. And when I go to do trance, when I go to talk in trance, I get this really strange feeling here in my jaw, like it really wants to move forward, like my jaw wants to talk, and I get this not tightness like this, but this feeling in my throat that I want to talk. Okay, so I know that I'm right there. And I had this guide yesterday and I'm not going to tell you who it was because I believe I know who it is, but I'm not 100% certain. But as we were talking, they were talking yesterday, and he wanted to join in. He was showing himself standing above the earth on like almost like our atmosphere, looking down at humanity, going, they're running around like mice. They're so frustrated, and they don't know which way to go. It was the most, and we're not going to do that right now. Uh Anyhow, we have a lot of that this morning. We're not doing that right now. um so but anyways, yesterday morning I got up, and it wasn't validation for me, it was validation for somebody else that they're like doing the right thing. And it was actually for I don't know if it was for the teacher, I don't know, but I got up and I was putting on, just some jewelry or whatever, because I get in the habit of doing that now. And I put on a watch. I looked at my watches and I went, oh, I have two watches. I never wear them. You rarely ever see them on my wrist. Who needs a watch anymore when we have phones, right? They're attached to us. And so, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And so I put on the watch. I put on my first watch, and my guide went, because this was serious. It was like somebody putting on a watch. No, not that watch. I don't want the blingy watch. Okay. So I took that watch off and I put the other watch on, which is my everyday wear, really pretty. It's just a nice watch. And so I didn't know why I was wearing it. I actually was questioning, like, why am I putting this watch on? No answer. Okay, fine. We don't want to have a conversation. That's okay. So go through my day. I'm sitting in my class, and then the teacher starts talking about this new guide she has coming in. And this new guide is fascinated with watches. And I'm like, what? I haven't worn a watch in a year. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've worn my watch since the cruise in 2020, 2019. So it was just such a fluke that I got up and I put this watch on, and I said, let me tell you something. Let me tell you this funny story about my watch this morning. So I told her about the watch, and she's like, isn't it amazing how they give these little pushes through people that it's not even us, and all of a sudden we have validation. So I want to know what kind of validation you guys feel like you get from your guides. You can write a book on here. I don't care. You can write just feathers or coins or whatever. I want to know what kind of validation you guys get, because every piece is beautiful. Every piece is beautiful. And we're going to talk about why in just a little bit, but we're going to do some readings. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for everybody that showed up on the uh, with the sale last night. We had a lot of fun. It was just an hour and a half, hour and 45 minute sale. And it went so smoothly that it was scary. Hey, Trina, when you feel better, would you like to be our intuitive spotlight for our membership group? I have some people I want to call on to do this, but the membership group is our private group of people that for $11.11 a month they get, and then there's levels, but they get ongoing classes each week. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and we'll definitely do an interview when you feel better. When you feel better. Okay. I actually feel like I need to call people on with me today. So if you are up for that, if you have your radio face on or your video face on, we're going to call it your video face. If you want to come online, please let me know, and we'll get a link out there. Awesome, Trina. I think it'd be fun. I got to meet Trina when we were leaving Hawaii. My husband says that in 4 more years, we have a longer stint in Hawaii. So
Maybe.
he says maybe, but I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting, and I'm a master manifester. So we're making that happen. If not that, then I'm coming for a vacation. So, okay. Feathers, leaves, flowers. I was going to share my channeling has been coming strong. Awesome. You could never find the classes. I can't see who that is. I can't see who that is because you're on late bloomers, healers, and intuitives. If you go to My Mystical Life, or at least let me know what your name is. And have you gone, could you go to My Mystical Life and hit the late bloomers tab up at the top, and then you actually join. I can see you, Celine, on YouTube. I can see you. Okay, so we're talking this morning about validation and synchronicities and things like that. Tell me what your synchronicity is. If somebody wants to go live, let me know. I'm from the Philippines. Would love a reading, please, regarding our financial and housing loan we are applying for. I will pull you a card on that. This is for Joanna, Joanna Ornandez. Ornandez? Is it Ornandez? Ordonez. Yes, Ordonez. Yes, cigarette smell. Uh, that's Trina. Yes, that's Trina. So what I'm gonna do, you guys, I'm gonna put the link. Oh shit. I have to go over to Facebook or to Restream for that. Feeling people's emotions. Awesome. I have to figure out, I have to go over to Restream to do that. Hold on. Okay, this is for Joanna. We're gonna pull. This is the card. This is the jumper card for you. Don't even know what it is, but we're gonna go with it. This is great. They're talking about going forward with action because you are on the right track. There's lots of energy behind what you're doing. So move forward, and make sure you're paying attention to the details. The devil is in the details, you guys. The devil is in the details. But making that magic, taking the first step is always the hardest. And once you do that. Facebook user, I cannot see you. It just says, can you see me now? Facebook has made it so you cannot see groups on when you share from third party. They're being lovely. They're being lovely. You can't speak out against Facebook, you guys. You get your group shut off. Absolutely. So let's see. Let me see if I can head over to Restream and I will post the link and I'll take a couple people on Restream if I can touch the buttons and not have everything go haywire. You guys know how this goes. So haywire is usually the course of the day. And if it doesn't work, why is that not up? I'm going to enter the live studio. I'm scared to touch anything. Streaming monitor. What does that mean? And I touched a button. Am I still here? That's not it. Nope, that's not it. Enter live studio. Am I there? Am I still on? I'm terrified. Okay, I can't do it. Can't do it. Won't let me get in. Won't let me get in. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Maybe it is. No, it won't let me go in, guys. Maybe. Maybe. Let's try it. Oh, no, it won't let me do that. Yeah, the camera's being used by another thing. It won't let me do it. Oh, well, we'll move on. Oh, I gotta pull this back up. Okay, let's just whip through some readings then, because it won't let me do it. Sorry. It shut my thing said down. She said you have to go to her YouTube. You can go to YouTube or you can go to My Mystical Life on Facebook, either one. We have Periscope, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. Yeah, all that. Okay, so it won't let me bring people on. Sorry. Okay, let's go through this real quickly. I don't need this. I don't need this morning. I hear something rumbling out back. I don't know what that is. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. That should be your patent answer to when somebody says, how is my day? This is something we teach in class. When somebody says, how is your day? You should say wonderful, because if you go down the litany list of this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem, this has gone to shit, I don't have this, I don't want that, I don't need that, all that stuff, guess what we're manifesting? Okay. When someone asks you how your day is, I want you to practice saying wonderful. It is wonderful, because whether it is or not, whatever you're talking about, you're creating. So it's wonderful. Every day is wonderful. Okay. Let's go with Jude Haggerty. Jude Haggerty, I want to say, girl, why are you so defeated feeling? I feel like it's almost like you threw a bunch of beans on the floor and you can only find one out of 100. I don't understand the feeling. It's like I found one. There's a bunch of them out there, but I can only find the one. They're talking about your throat chakra and they're giving me this jaw feeling. And when I get that, I know it's like you're not talking enough or you're not exercising that throat chakra enough. And it's like there's a bunch of check boxes and you've only checked off one. I have no idea what they're telling me about, but I'm supposed to tell you about it. So that there's like a bunch of 10 check boxes and you've hit one and you're like, damn it. And the others aren't checked off. So I don't know. I don't have a solution here. I'm just telling you that this is what your guides are saying. You're not following through. You're not following through. You're not looking deep enough. You're not looking at something that is creating this frustrated feeling. So moving on. I hope that helps. Look deeper. Okay. Moving on. Gabriella Squillo. Why does it feel like you're on a, they actually show you on a line graph. They show you like going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. And the downs are really not necessarily you. They're another energy's influences. Okay. Pay attention to that. And they talk about writing things down. They talk about writing things down to make yourself feel better. Journaling. 30 minutes of mindful journaling would be wonderful for you. So write some stuff down. When you're done with it, burn it, however you want to do it. It's a way of releasing stuff and letting go. So make sure you're doing that because it really it's this great element of release. Really great element of release. Moving on, you guys, I have a lot of people on here. So if I don't get to you today, I'm really, really sorry. You guys head over to My Mystical Life. We do have our mystical crystals is up. All of our tarot decks, our oracle decks are up there. The pendulums are up there. What else is up there, honey? Oh, so much stuff. So much stuff. You know why I say it like that? Because I'm the one taking the pictures of everything. Oh, are the bracelets up? Can somebody go to our mystical crystals? Can somebody go to our mystical crystals and see if the bracelets are up in the bracelets section for me? I can't remember where I can't remember where I put them or not, whether I put them in there. So that would be great. The ones that are not up there are the kunzite bracelets. Those will be in the sale on the 21st and 22nd. 21st and 22nd. We said, screw it. We usually say we're going to do one sale and then we end up doing two sales and then it turns into a 2-day sale. So we're just saying we're doing 2-day sale that's on our mystical crystals, which is a Facebook page that starts, and that's where it'll be, starts at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. both days, 21st and 22nd, the pre-Black Friday sale. We always blend over anyways, so might as well just set it up that way. And here's Sam, well, we might need to do 3 days. No, by the end of 2 days, we're exhausted. Okay. Moving on. I'm going to scroll down and see if anybody got the answer. Bracelets are up. Thank you, Patty A. Bracelets are up. Thank you. I could not remember if they were or not. If you hit go to the sections, then hit bracelets, all the bracelets are there. There's so much stuff in there, you guys. Yes, Brittany Love, I can see you. I can see you. The feed is so fast that I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom to see anybody. So I go up and down through the feed. You guys will probably hear the little mouse scrolling. I am supposed to pull a card for Edwin. I do know that. I'm supposed to pull a card for Edwin. I'm supposed to pull it from here because he needs soft energy today. He needs soft energy today. I need you to know, Edwin, that somebody from the other side is really paying attention to what's going on in your life right now. And if you're feeling a boost later on today, know that it's somebody actually kind of walks around and puts their hand in the middle of your back and says, just walk a little further. Just walk a little further. Oh, there it is. Here's the card that jumped out. It is also, because I got a glimpse of it, it is one of the major arcana in this deck, and it is called Temperance. Beautiful, beautiful card. And it's about not having to conform to everybody else and being able to find your own energy and your own balance and your own personality and not following everybody else's footsteps. It's great to take information from everybody and move forward, but you don't have to prescribe to everybody's dogma. Okay, we create our own energy. You know, we can't create or destroy energy, but we create our own environment. And when it comes to, say, okay, example, you look into 3 different religions and 3 different thing rings, but not everything in them rings with you. Take the 3 things that you got and go with that, because that is where your energy and where your patterns begin. You don't have to follow everybody's patterns. Okay, moving on. Let's see. I can see the comments on YouTube. They come up as these little red boxes. I do see the comments on YouTube. Trina, you absolutely, girl. I was watching closely as you were in the hospital. You're out of the hospital, if I'm correct. You're out of the hospital. I, I was just double checking that because I saw you sitting in a hospital bed. I didn't know if it was an old picture from when you were in. This is for Trina. I don't know those words. Okay. I don't know the words and I'm having a hard time putting them together. I just need you to know that I know it's Hawaiian. I know it's Hawaiian. I just don't know. I can't get the I can't, and you know what I'm talking about. When you get information and you can't get the whole thing of it, but you know that someone's talking in the background, and it's like somebody's talking in Hawaiian, and it's an old language. It's an old language. It's probably not even the enunciation you would use now, and they're singing in the background for you. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you have singing in the background for you. And they're calling. They keep showing me the image of when we were. It wasn't you and I. It was my friend Janet and I were sitting on the beach, and we just happened to be there while were doing the ceremony at first thing in the morning and welcoming the sun. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, and they keep taking me back to that moment, and they're saying this is part of. They want to call your universe, your soul, your everything is right there, and you've so many lifetimes right where you are that it's absolutely beautiful. And they're talking about being the dreamer. And I don't even need to read this card to you. That card will say everything it needs to mean to you. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Okay. Yes, you're home. Yes, you're home. Okay, good. Okay, scrolling back up. So we are. Oh, I didn't even tell you why emu season was important, didn't I? I went down that rabbit hole and I totally didn't tell you guys why emu season is important. And for the life of me, I cannot find them in the house. I don't know where the hell they are. It is that time of year again where it's craft season, you guys, where you go in, you settle in, you get to get warm. I already started making smudge wands, feather smudge wands. So those will be in the sale on the 21st and 22nd. We'll be peppering them through there. They'll also be in the online store. But the other thing I do is I make shamanic rattles out of emu eggs, and I'll be doing emu and rhea eggs this time, which I'm so excited about the rhea eggs because they're white, whereas the other eggs are this dark green, and the paint on them is wonderful, but the white eggs I can do so much more with, I'm sure. So these are shamanic rattles that we're going today to pick up. I'm getting 19 rhea eggs and 9 emu eggs. I know it's the little things, right? The little things. I haven't painted eggs in a couple years, so when I have one painted, I will let you see it. I will let you know. Thank you, Isis. The classes, we try to bring informative information in the classes. What did we do this month? I can't remember. There's so many classes floating around. We have done classes on everything from ghost hunting to this month was, we just did an interview with Kimmy Jo Smith from Spiritual Enchantments here on Facebook. What was this week's class on? Yep. It's like that. I know next week's class is on, this upcoming class on Monday is on quartz of some sort. I have to ask Sam about that. And then the one after that is going to be on ancient civilization, Göbekli Tepe. And then we have something else after that. I should have my schedule in front of me, but I don't. So it's over there. We have a lot of fun, though. We do. Because we also have live practices a couple times a month now. Okay. Celine Whitman, are you still here? Celine Whitman. I'm going to be asking that because I'm scrolling up and down through the feeds, you guys. Ghost hunting. Yeah, ghost hunting. Higher self. Right. It was higher self was the last class. We do have the Violet Flame class up for last month. It was last month's class, as well as the Akashic Records. We do guided meditations as well to, and I do them shamanically. So, all right, great, Celine. I do shamanically, so it's all in a theta brainwave, and we walk through. It's really kind of cool. And this month's is on journeying to your higher self. Okay, Celine Whitman. Celine Whitman, I'm going to, good morning, Jamie. I am going to do a little bit of mediumship, I think, instead. Um, because I definitely have an energy that's coming off from my mediumship side here, you guys. I know it sounds a little weird. This is my psychic side, and this is my mediumship side. They get a little spot over here if they want to push their way through, which is kind of becoming more of a thing. And I need to tell you that this is somebody that I feel might have been in some sort of head injury situation. I get a pressure in the ear, and I just feel like a concussion, or I feel some sort of pressure on the one side of my head. I am horrible at left and right of when it comes to readings. I'm usually 100% wrong, so I should always pick the other one. But I get this coming from the left side of my head, and it feels like there was a concussion. I almost want to say maybe a traffic accident or something along those lines. It doesn't have to be someone that you know, like that's in your family. It can be somebody a little bit removed from that as well. But I almost feel like this was an older person, maybe an older situation. I don't know. Good morning, Mindy. Bubba says hi. Okay. Yeah, if Facebook user, whoever said Facebook, it's face says Facebook user, she cannot see your comments on this feed. You have to go to my mystical life. Thank you so much. Um, so it also could be Melanie Long, you're next. It also could be a, it's something with the side of the head. It also could be an aneurysm. And the reason I say that is as I'm talking about, I feel the blood pumping. I feel the blood pumping. Um, Gosh, I really do feel like it's a car accident though. Oh, okay, okay. So I'm trying to get them to give me like some information. I need some more information about what the heck's going on. And they talk about it's a smell. It's a smell that you might be having some clear aliens where you actually pick up a smell of somebody and you might go, I wonder who that is. Keep in mind that the car accident may not be a death moment. Keep in mind that the car accident may actually be an occurrence in life. It's okay. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's totally fine. It's fine. We learn in our nose, and that's all right, but it may make sense to you later. So you may ask other people and say in the family and be like, do you know anybody I feel like this person might have smoked cigarettes or smoked something. He had a smell. It's a male. Sorry, I didn't put that piece of information in there, did I? It's a male. And I feel like he had a smell about him. There was cigarettes or something that would have been prevalent. So if over the next couple days you start to smell a phantom smell, keep in mind that this is this person trying to say, hey, I'm right here. But ask around in your family to see if there's a male that smoked, that had a car accident, that maybe had some sort of issue on the side of their head. It's definitely a male. I know it's a male, and I never even said that to start with. I'm like, I never even said that. Facebook user that said, hi, Lisa Tabbert Fry. I miss you. I cannot see who you are. Go over to My Mystical Life. It just says Facebook user. I don't know. He passed from lung cancer from smoking. Um, Probably from smoking. Did he smoke? I'm waiting to see your answer. Oh, did you happen to be around him in the very last at all? Because I mean, there's a smell. There's a smell, and anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. She just says, live life to the fullest. Every minute counts. Every minute counts. Don't waste minutes on little stupid things. Every minute counts. Because he shows me this feeling like he wishes he could pull some stuff back. He wishes he could pull back. So, um, I hope that makes sense. ask around with your family, because I just really feel like this person wanted you to know that they're there. They really wanted you to know they're there. Okay, Melanie Long is next. I did call her is next. If you're on late bloomers, healers, and intuitives, you guys, I can't see you. Thank you. This is our green screen, you guys. We're all technical now, which means it could blow up at any minute. I can't connect to your site. Miss interacting with you on Facebook. Oh, Leslie. You know what? Honestly, you guys, I'll be on more. Rebecca Carr, I can see you. Yes. Um, this last, you've never had this happen before. Me neither. No. This last month has been really hard on me energetically, and poor Sam, he's survived it, and I am feeling a lot better. We are. Oh, I missed what you said. Go ahead and watch the replay, but it was just make sure you live every minute. Don't waste minutes on bullshit, basically. Okay? Don't waste minutes on bullshit, because this person wants to show you that they would love to be able to pull everything back that they did not have happen and that they liked in life. Although, here's the problem. If we do that, then we are not learning lessons, right? Because where do we learn? Where do we learn, you guys? In the discomfort. That's where we learn. So, um, I'm so happy to see everybody here. I'm trying to keep up, you guys. I really am. So okay, Melanie Long. Melanie Long, I'm supposed to talk to you about a white wolf. So let's talk to you about a white wolf. This is animal totems, you guys. I do animal totems. They were my very first line of communication. Animal totems. They're talking about this white wolf. It's also somebody that's passed away. I don't know if you know that is a thing, Melanie. But it is. They're representing themselves as a guide that comes through. Um, uh, okay, Celine. Now that would be a first for me as well. Okay, that would be a first for me as well. Um, it really would be. Okay. So, but this white wolf is it's almost, and I know this is a thing because my grandfather does this as well. He comes across as a wolf as well. Um, and it is an ancestor that has come back to stick around and give you some advice. So one of your guides actually is an animal totem that is reoccurring as appearing as a transitional animal totem, but as a past loved one. So just know that that is where some of your guidance is coming from, and it's almost like a pack of them. So you have a lot of guidance behind you. They're trying to show you a way. They're trying to show you a way. This is from Melanie Long. They're trying to show you a pinpointed guide down a trail. So I hope that you are following that and you're listening, because it's super important that you pay attention, because it's raising your vibration. You have seen them. Okay, good, good. Because you are working with the other side on a very consistent basis. I gotta tell you, the other side's really pushy lately. The other side. Who else has felt like the other side's a little pushy? Are we catching a lot of stuff out of the corner of our eyes, hearing things in other rooms? Stuff like that. The other side's a little pushy right now. Okay. But for you in particular, they're like ascension. They're talking ascension. So they're trying to take you down that road. Yay. Okay. Who doesn't want to ascend? Sounds like a party there. Okay. Moving on. Tig. Tig. Tig, 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 Tig. Oh, gosh. Darn it all. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this. Tig, you're next. If anybody else is experiencing this right now, but not like right now, but right now. Um, Vibrational shifts and vibration in the ear. Oh, that's coffee, honey. um, uh, I'm getting a lot, especially when I'm reading. When I'm sitting here reading, I'm getting vibrations, and they're putting pitches into my ear. And I'm like, I'm just trying to read, but I know that when I call someone's name and my pitch changes in my ear like that, you're getting hot flashes. I could make a menopause joke, but I'm not going to, because I don't know how old you are. But no, I've opted out of that. I'm not getting hot flashes and stuff like that. Okay. My doctor thought I was kidding. I'm like, I'm not kidding. Crazy. Why would I opt to do that? Just because some doctor said I'm going to do it? Shit. I'm not doing that. Anyhow, moving on. Aloha from Hawaii. Okay. Oh yeah, the ears. Oh my gosh, did you? I cussed you guys like big cussing. Oh, okay. So let's go back to Tig. I'm supposed to pull a card for Tig out of the spirit song because your energy feels so soft and loving. Oh, and there's that can't be the card. That can't be the card. Okay, so I opened the deck, and I'm just gonna go with this because I opened the deck and the card fell out instead of me flipping it over. It just kind of slid off to the side. So here is the card for Tig, and it's about taking things in stride again. Now this is the card I pulled for Edwin, but the card decided it was time, so we're gonna do it again. My light bleaches it out. It's a really beautiful deck. Are you finding balance? Where are you feeling imbalanced? That's what they want to know. Where are you feeling imbalanced? Dig down, find out why you're feeling imbalanced, and work with that. You have something to work on. And we do this, you guys. We go forward and we're just trudging on like soldiers, and we forget to analyze. It's like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. That doesn't help. It, a lot of times, and we go to the doctors and we get meds for, um, to cover up symptoms. They say find out what the cause is and deal with that rather than dealing with the symptoms. Big thing for you. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Shadow work keeps popping up. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Melanie. Okay. Like a radio station, it's horrible. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I have Prince standing right here. It's just the weirdest thing. And I keep telling him I want to schedule that instead of just doing it. And I don't know why he wants to talk. I do know why he wants to talk. It's because, I don't know, was it a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, we talked to Michael Jackson, and that is just not cricket. We would talk to. Anyhow, I'm trying to push the fact over that I would like to schedule that and actually make it an event where we sit and talk, where people can ask him questions and things like that. But he's very persistent, and I don't. Here's the thing, guys. We're going on a little. We're going for a day trip today. Oh, he's pushing on my head. And if I do this, I may be really super tired because that seems to be the thing when I'm doing this particular thing. So funny. Okay, now that's one I can rock. I have some. I need to talk to somebody. Look at me. I sound like I'm going through a quandary, you guys. You see this? I'm like, I have a line of people over here. It's just things are breaking loose, things are shuffling around. And so I was like, well, who else could I read? If I've already done die, which was a request from you guys one day, and she stepped forward and she was like, hey, let's do this. And I was like, really? Okay. And then Michael Jackson was just by accident, and because we had been talking, I'd been kind of like chit chatting with him the night before, uh, and then so I'm like, I wonder, and I know right, Isis, and I'm like, okay, besides Prince, who do we have here? And I'm gonna tell you who I have standing behind Prince. Better yet, since we are a field of intuitives on here, you tell me who you think I should be interviewing and who, if I can call on them, um, and who's standing behind Prince. Because I'm super, super excited. I know I'm getting back into my metal work here in the next week or so. I'm waiting on some tools to come in. Thank you though, Patty. Nope, it's not a musician. It's not a musician. Oh my gosh, Elvis. Elvis would be so cool. Oh, I could do Elvis. No, Sam says don't say it like that. Freddie Mercury. No, it's not Freddie Mercury. He is an actor. He's an actor. He's a big actor, you guys. Uh-uh. I love your guesses though. You know what? My heart would melt for Robin Williams. I don't know that I could. I don't know if I could pull it off. Just because Robin Williams, it's too early for Sean Connery. Good 3 months, you guys. Takes them a while to make sure their family's okay. They stick around for their funeral to make sure their family's okay. And then they go over to the other side and they heal. And if they are needed, they'll come back. But that's just too. Robin Williams, when he passed, and everybody thinks that he did what he did because of depression. And his wife has actually come out and said that he had the same disease that Michael J. Fox has, and his symptoms were starting to show. But that didn't make good news after the coroner's report, so it wasn't so widely reported. But he was very sick, and he didn't want to put his wife through that. But somebody has guessed it. Somebody has guessed it. Stacia Hansen. It's John Wayne. I'm really excited about that. I grew up on John Wayne. That is like an icon of my childhood. My dad is a huge Western watcher, and it's John Wayne. Holy shit. Oh, Alan Rickman is another one that touched my heart. When Alan Rickman passed away, I was devastated. Absolutely devastated. Devastated. Okay. I'm gonna have to set it up. I'm gonna have to set it up. It's gonna be a setup where we know everybody knows. You don't know him, but you're 27. Brianna, everybody knows John Wayne though. Everybody knows John Wayne. He was larger than life. What? Is John Wayne talking to you over there? Because I
No,
okay.
you did the Google on that site. You put the Shungite bracelets in the fire cords.
Did I?
Yeah, you just need to
Just change it.
Ayla Patty is the one who brought it to my attention.
Okay. I'll thank you, Ayla. Patty, I'll get that in a little bit. He was my dad's idol all through. You guys. I knew that him and Michael J. Fox had a connection when he passed. You just confirmed it, Tigger. Yeah, he was very sick. He was very sick. That's why people said he didn't seem like he was depressed. Comedian, actor, but he was very, very sick. Okay. Don't know him. Yeah. And anyways, so we'll set that up. We're gonna set John Wayne, the Duke, man. Yes, Alan Rickman was brilliant. The first time I saw him, and I'm sure this is just over here, Patrick Swayze would be cool. Oh, he has a soft energy, doesn't he? Um, uh, I've got to talk to a friend about this because she does this all the time, and it's so new for me to pull these energies in and just allow messages to pass through, that I want to talk to her before I really start doing this as a constant kind of thing. Um, I don't know, because I'm insecure, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a problem telling you that. I'm not perfect. um, but I agree. There's a lot of individuals that would come across. They would come across, and Paul Walker. I've never I don't I never watched the Fast and the Furious movies or anything like that, but I do know who he is. But kudos to Stacia, man. She picked it right out the gate. I believe that was her first guess too. So, is Pring? Oh, no, he's not ticked off. No, no, he's just patiently waiting. He'll wait. He'll wait. Um, it's just anytime I think of doing that now, he's like right there. Like, okay, don't be pushy. It's really funny because yes, none of us are perfect. And everybody's spiritual journey is unique. And that's why we have people that I bumped Prince for a Duke. No, I'm not doing either one of them right now. They're just going to have to wait. That's part of, and this is something that I'm working with a student on. There are times when we can say, yes, you may come through. And there's other times that we go, I'm sorry, I'm closed right now. This is really important. It's important on your spiritual journey, because if you could think of all of these kids that are opening up nowadays and they have no boundaries, they don't know how to create boundaries, and they're going through life, and what do people tell them? You need to stop it. You need to stop. People think you're crazy, and they shut down totally instead of hours of operation. Big thing, you guys, hours of operation. When we are, no. This is my mystical life intuitive class. So I have one student we're working with on, she channels all the time. She's just, they bombard her a lot. And I'm like, here's your classroom. Here's your room. And you have to set boundaries, because if all of a sudden things just walk in all the time, you have no control over your life anymore, because it's being bombarded by all this energy. And when I first started, I didn't know that. And I couldn't sleep. I had dead people talking to me all night long. And when you first start and you open up intuitively, this is why I teach you guys, because I didn't know these things. I didn't have anybody to tell me these things. When you first open up intuitively, you are going to get bombarded with so much information, because they're like, oh, look, that person over there can see me. And then all of a sudden, not only do you see them, but you see everybody else associated with them. And you go to bed and you're like, what do we do when we lay down? We're like, we want communication, we want healing, we want all this. But we didn't say, don't bother me between 10 and 5. So all night long, you have people jibber jabbing to you all night long. You wake up and you're more exhausted than when you went to bed. So it's very important to create boundaries. And if I say, hey, I would love to do this interview, I'm dying to do this interview, let's purple rain it out, man. That'd be so cool. Let's go for a ride, man. I'll go riding with the Duke. Hell. But right now is not the time. And you have to wait. And they're fine with it. Because you know what? They have nothing but time. Because time doesn't matter over there. Why are we doing that? Okay, there we go. How many of you set up those boundaries? Because it's that important. It really is. Go away. There we go. Oh, shoot. Quit touching buttons. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's do some readings. And Bill Monk says it's what happened to him as a kid. There's so many energies floating around, you guys. There really, really are. Okay, let's go with Dawn Johnson. I'm supposed to pull you 3 cards, Dawn. What you got going on? I'm supposed to pull you 3 cards. They're like 1, 2, 3. So let's do that. I know. It's so funny. You bumped a Prince for a Duke. Real Lobo. Yeah. Okay. Angel and the Bad Man. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. I will say that that's when he felt like he was an actor. And the Angel and the Bad Man. Okay. Moving on. Who did I call? Dawn Johnson. A little starstruck. Okay, Dawn Johnson. Good. I'm glad you shut off connections before you go to bed, because it's super, super important. Okay. So Dawn Johnson, you have a really big deal coming up. They want me to pull 3 cards. Normally I would just roll with it, but they said pull 3 cards. Brianna, I will do that in just a second. Anticipating something coming up, but before you really step off into it, they want you to really take it to heart. They want you to really, really think of the pluses and the minuses. Write it down on a piece of paper. They're showing like a piece of paper with a list on it, and like check off what is going to work for me. What is going to be my ideal situation? Because that's super important for you to know, because I want you to make sure before you, I'm going to catch it on the green screen. Before you step forward into any situations, they want you to have clarity. They don't want you to go in and go, oh, well, I didn't know that. No, you go in like the boss when you have something come up. If you're aware of what's coming up, great. If you're not, handle situations with precision and handle situations with education and facts. Have facts ready for things. And then they want you to know that whatever happens, you will always have created your own sacred space, because that is where your soul resides. You actually have a very high vibrating energy with you, in your soul energy. So I would almost say you're not even reaching into or touching on what you should be doing in this lifetime yet. They show you here, and then there's a mark up here, and they're like, you need to reach a little higher. Think of yourself a little bit more. Think of yourself more kindly, and then manifest the things that you want in life, not what you need, because when you manifest what you need, that you're only getting the basics. Always go for what you want. Overshoot, you guys. Always overshoot. And when you start to do that, that's when you're going to notice synchronicities starting to fall into place for you, and these opportunities start to pop up. Absolutely. Let's see. Someone said, I'm not seeing any prices on your classes. Can you give us a rundown? Absolutely. If you go to mymysticallife.com and click on the late bloomers tab at the top, you will see there's a web page just all about it. We have 3 tiers. We have 11.11 a month, which is super cheap. Hey, baby, can you go grab me the Sapphire? 11.11 a month, and then we have 33 a month, and then 55. The 55 a month comes with a private tutor session. So if you're really trying to learn on your spiritual journey, that one comes with a private tutor session. The 33 comes with a bunch of other stuff, including remote healing sessions, video remote healing sessions. And then the 11.11, it gets you in on all of the classes. You get 4 classes a month. You get a guided meditation a month and a member spotlight. So, which means somebody in the membership is going to be interviewed, and then the private community. So we have a private community, and then you're also involved in on all levels. You get, thank you, baby. You get to be in on the twice a month. We're doing practice sessions online. So where we all gather online and we do Zoom room where we can all talk and chat and discuss things. And if we want to practice, we can practice. So those are the things that we have in the membership, because we try to stay pretty active. You're washing walls. You can come wash some of our walls. They need it. But the other thing that we do within the membership, because we are really always feeling very, very blessed, and we try to revolve in feeling blessed. And this isn't where I thought I was going to see myself in this lifetime. And I know my husband didn't expect to see himself here as well. But rising tides raise all ships, you guys. And we hope that our tide helps raise your guys' ships as well. But we also try to give away each month, as long as you remember, by the last day of the month, the following Saturday, we have a giveaway. And this month's giveaway is this big Mama Jamma. It is too heavy for me to carry all out here because it is as big as it looks. This is blue smelting quartz. This is this month's giveaway. Last month was won by Jenna Clark, and the month before that was won by Lisa Gomez, and the month before that was won by, shoot, so far ago, I know the name, Brad, and anyways, I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago. I'm so sorry if you're out here and I can't remember your name. If somebody remembers, please let me know. I know, and I have it right there. But this is blue smelting quartz. This is what they do with when they're making quartz spheres. They take the powder from that, they remelt it down, and they make these smelting quartz. So it is made in fire with the energy of fire. It is quartz crystal that is reconstituted, and they put the blue in for energy healing. So the blue, this is great for the throat chakra. This is November's giveaway. It'll be given away the first week in December, the first Saturday in September. So as long as you are a member, December, you hear the peanut gallery, as long as you're a member by the last day in November, you are in the drawing. And that does not mean that you have to apply to be in the drawing. You are automatically in the drawing when you're in the membership. Okay. The duck prints in concrete. Isn't that funny? Okay, it is heavy, you guys. It is as heavy as it looks. It's not me taking this tiny little sphere and going, look, and making it look. No. Sam is in charge of crystal selection, and let me tell you, he picks some really incredible stuff. So I don't even know what next month is going to be, but you too, Dawn. Have a wonderful afternoon. Have a wonderful afternoon. But we have the water bottles that are in. If Sam would like to grab me one, I will show the water bottle really quickly. They are going to be peppered throughout the sale on the 21st and 22nd on our mystical crystals. That's our crystal sale page. We have a bunch of other stuff. I just don't have time to show it to you guys. It's so much stuff. All of it's new. We do not put reoccurring stuff into the new big sales. Thank you, my love.
Anything else?
Would you like to sit?
I'm trying to put invoices.
Okay, well then, go work. Comes in a nice box. Okay, okay. The giveaway. Yeah, we do giveaways during the sales. What did we give away? We gave away a Kambaba heart. Not a Kambaba heart, a Kambaba cross to Tammy Ammett won the giveaway last night. So we do have giveaways. We have auctions now in contests during the sales that we're doing because Sam has a lot of stuff that we give away. But this, you guys, is the water bottle. I know everybody's really excited to have the water bottle on the sale, or in the store, but we have to do it in the sale because we kind of have to, and we're going to order some more too. But it comes in a neoprene case. How much are these going to be? You don't know. He doesn't know yet. We're that far behind in inventory. Okay. So this is why we chose these water bottles. They are glass. Okay. You don't have to. Okay. They are really great gaskets all the way around. Convenient. And here comes the Sam Meister to talk about the water bottles. Okay. There you go.
So we like these particular bottles because I know you've all probably seen the ones that have the crystal in the middle of it. We're not a big fan of those because you can't. I don't like to drink the water that's actually touched the crystal, because some crystals, and I'm sure that the people that make those with the crystal that's exposed know that they're not toxic, but it's my own personal thing. It's not something that I want to take the chance on, and so
I've seen them with malachite in them.
So, malachite's copper, and copper's. Anyways, long story short, I don't like the actual water making contact with these kinds of crystals because you just don't know. Anyways, unless I do enough research on something to know, like the shungite, that stuff. The shungite's amazing. I would put in my water to do whatever. But anyways, so the thing about these is they have the chips in the bottom of them, and all the ones that we're selling in the show have chips in them. And they're not all the same, so we have several bottles that have different materials in them. So this particular one has lapis in it. But here's the other thing. We are not just going to sell, you're going to get this package, and it comes with the nice neoprene case to help protect it and insulate it a little bit. But we are also going to be selling refills of the different chips. So the nice thing about these is you can take these chips out and put a different set of chips in there, so you can use the same jar to put different energies in for whatever purposes you're trying to charge your water for. So I don't want to get too crazy here, but you can just dump the chips into a plastic bag, store them for when you want to use them again, and then there you go.
Put them out under the moon.
You put them out under the moon and charge them that way, so you don't have to worry about maybe knocking this off and breaking it. But so very, very, I really like these. And the other thing is that if you have some larger pieces, say you want to put some fluoride, you want to mix some fluoride in there to add the extra oomph to it. You could put a larger piece in there and not worry about mixing different stuff up and then have to pick through and try to separate out the little things. So we really, really, really like these bottles. We're gonna make these a stock standard item that we are gonna carry at all times. after this show is over and we've sold this first lot out, we're going to make this a stock item. So I have not assigned a price to these yet. I have to do a little bit more thought process on that, because it's not just a matter of, well, they're going to be this. And so the chips are going to regulate some of the price. So you might have a $2 or $3 or $4 swing depending on what the chips cost. So we're going to try
We have kunzite.
yeah,
all
we have
sorts of stuff.
yeah, we have all kinds of chips. And I just they haven't got here yet, but I also bought a bunch of white moonstone chips as well. So
You see, I changed on that. I'm like, what the hell did you buy this time? Oh, wait, never mind.
but yeah, so that's why we like these bottles. And I just like the separation. And I've seen some other ones that have the domes in them, and I don't think you can change out those crystals like you can with this one. So again, nice sturdy glass bottles. And
we trust our vendor.
and we trust this vendor very much. So he's our top guy.
How much are they? We
haven't put a price on them yet.
because we're still inventorying, you guys.
Yeah.
We have gotten if anybody was in for the reveal on our box opening the other day, that was just like 3 boxes. We have boxes coming in all the time. So
We currently have 30 of these bottles, and we're going to sell them sprinkled. We're going to sell some on the 21st and the 22nd. We're going to split them up between the different shows, because I mean, not everybody can get on at the right time to catch these. So we want to spread this out so that everybody has a chance to get some, or
where can you learn the purpose of the different chips? Sam does crystal classes each month, so he does talk about the crystals
on
each
our
month.
membership.
But
yeah.
we will have
What?
we will have I might order those cards, the crystals. I'm going to order some cards so you guys have an idea.
We're gonna. Well,
I'll do
I'm
that.
Sorry, I forgot the mic's right here. We have one of our other vendors has. They're like playing cards, but they tell you all the different stone and all the physical, all the benefits to it and what it's for, and blah blah blah.
And I'm going to give you a preview of what we're going to be doing. We're purchasing a laser etcher, like a nice laser etcher, and we're going to be putting symbols on them and doing sacred geometry on them as well.
Oh, on the glass. I didn't think about that.
He didn't know about that. Can you tell? Do you guys get to see me like do the reveal like that every once? No, normally I'm like, what the hell did you do now?
I forgot we're buying the one that does the 3D.
Yeah, we're gonna finance that one.
Daddy likes toys.
Yeah,
So.
we were on forever. When we get a box, we have hundreds of pieces in a box. So our house always has boxes all over the place.
I'll just tell you right now that in our store we have thousands of items and a lot of them you can't even see yet because we're still loading pictures and descriptions and everything. They're loaded, but you can't see them. In our dwelling here, we have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about 10 to 15,000 pieces of merchandise in this house.
Oh, there's more than that.
So there's just it's just a lot. And once I get a little bit more stable in this new job, I'm going to be working in the back here to build a storage facility so that we don't have all this stuff in the house. So it's down the road. It's not coming up. Jeez, oh Pete. Calm yourself down.
Yes, Sam. When he gets new stuff in, it's crazy. We do have a box coming in that we might do a reveal on. The specimens. Oh my gosh, we have malachite coming in.
Malachite, azurite.
That
fluorite.
azurite.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be in before the sale.
Yeah,
it'll be in.
Yeah. Yep,
So
yep. Anyways,
now we've got to spend the whole week getting all that stuff in as Sam works his new job, and he has to teach me how to do inventorying and all that stuff. So he doesn't like letting go of the control. So can you tell?
talk about control. Control.
Hi, Nancy Billiard. We should just meet in the middle and have dinner. We should. Okay.
Okay.
You guys.
I gotta go back to invoices.
Sam's got to go back to work. Thank you for sharing your time with us. It was spectacular.
You're such a suck ass.
We got to leave in like 10 minutes.
Well, you better wrap it up, Tater.
I better wrap it up. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Okay.
Oh yeah, and they come in this nice box, so you're not just getting a bottle floating around in there.
Yeah.
So, I just thought about this. I don't know if these are gonna fit in a large box or not.
I need to order boxes.
Yeah.
He's playing with his toy. Okay, I need to order boxes.
All right.
All right. Bye, Sam. Bye, bye. Bye, bye, Sam.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye now. Bye.
Tim Davis, my memory's so bad it takes me so long to learn. Okay, I'm done.
Game over.
We're done, guys. Shit and Shinola.
You see the
Okay.
yeah, it's dripping out
We're
of your
out.
computer.
We're done.
Go get a towel.
I-
I'll take care of this. Go get a
Can't
towel.
turn it off.
I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. Well, it's been fun, everybody. Y'all have a nice day.
My coffee.
Yeah, well, I'm more worried about the table and the computer right now.
Oh, that's my.
This is your table
coffee.
tipping table. It
It
shouldn't
is
even
my
be used
table.
for this.
No, it's fine.
All right. Hey, we're still here. Sorry. I gotta shut down here. Have a nice day, everybody. Love you guys.
Don't
and,
yell.
oh yeah, love you guys, and we'll talk. We might get back on tonight and just sit here now that she's cleaning up everything. Yeah. Oh shit is right, Denise.
Oops.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. We're out. Oh man, where's the off button? There it is. Stop streaming. Okay.